Hi, welcome into my channel. This channel is against current view astronomy. So this is the way I make my videos. I cut from other videos and I intersect with mine and I comment them. So I especially about astronomy, science. So this video is going to be about time. From this video I will cut. Um, so this is the way I make my videos about time. This video.
Welcome back to Science Click. Today, time dilation. Time is an essential concept for describing our world. The passing of time allows us to quantify the evolution and the movement of objects. At first glance, one might think that time is absolute, with a single clock for the whole universe. At the beginning of the 20th century, a discovery drastically rocked our previous understanding: relativity. Time is no longer absolute, it is relative. Each object has its own time, its own clock. And two initially synchronized clocks that follow different paths through space can meet again and indicate different times.
You see, everybody saying this, but relativity of time is relative. Is, you see, everybody forgets more complicated things like philosophical things, and you must say something. The mind must have something. Okay, so you must have some authority. Einstein or so. Okay, Einstein's false physics. I've told you in my channel. You search, and if they forget philosophy, so they must say something. Relativity is already beats you. Like if you do not know, you see, it's relative. Okay, so absolute relative. Some words. So how time is. So you're wondering maybe what is with all this stuff. Okay, so it's going to be Easter soon. So you see, I have like red fingers. I painted them myself. This is a Eastern Orthodox tradition. Maybe you have it in your country. Lot of country made. So you see Easter eggs. I painted them. So wanted to show to you. Okay, maybe you see me like reddish, and I wanted. Let's put the eggs also to see. This is what I did today. Okay, it's a tradition in my country. So let me show to you like a minute the globe. I always telling you that our galaxy it's only see object that we can see. So you see, they had like this, and they measure, because above the head of normal guys was a sphere, a semi-sphere, and they measure like this, and the galaxies are here, and all the stars, and you see, if you are like with a spiral galaxy, you put the angles like this, you see. So we about time, but we must. So watch this. So I'm filming my the monitor. If you search like in images, celestial globe, you see, they knew that this is one of them, like 1600s, and you search this. I'm showing to you. This is the way the Tycho Brahe and Kepler were making. Okay, they knew that it is a sphere, the constellation. Oh, you can search this from antiquity, from 100 after Christ. They had this, okay, and angles with angles, and you can amuse yourself like with. So, but if you want to like search here I don't know, like telescopes. Telescopes. Like 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 let's say 1700s, let's say. Telescope, okay. You see there's the angles on them, you see they had angles, and they watch like in a sphere. You can search to see they, so you are more in this more full than in that epoch. They had like these angles, you see, like exactly like in our days, you see. From whole time you can find this, okay. You can search these two things, celestial globe and telescope, all telescopes. You'll see. They knew that it is a sphere from 100 after Christ. So we watch that. I show to you a page like from internet with celestial sphere. So already since 1600s, 1700s, when they approach to study the universe, they make to see the sky. You see, Messier saw galaxies, and he cataloged them to not for you to comment. He knew galaxies, and all this stuff. They were put in this word universe already. It did not had much uh, but already appear in many texts in 1900, like uh, pragmatism philosophy book, okay. His A guy said that universe has like 300 million years, you see, was enough, not a billion or 100 million. It was enough, like in the pragmatism 1900. And the books contains 200 mentionings of universe. The universal speak, universal philosophy, they already uh, wanted to trick you like with this universe. You cannot see, we cannot see only our galaxy, okay. This is what I want to tell you, that we can go to the stars. But let me treat some other subjects, okay. This is the way I make my videos. If you know to measure like this with angles, you will see the stars you see with angles, and this is what they did, okay. And okay, but about time, is the time relative? So watch another minute from this guy, and then let's try to say something about time again.
In 1971, an experiment was carried out using atomic clocks aboard 2 aeroplanes. After travelling around the Earth in opposite directions, the 2 initially synchronized clocks showed a difference. The contents of the first plane, clock, passengers, and everything else it contained, appeared to have aged 300 nanoseconds less, a small difference nonetheless detectable by these very precise clocks. How do we explain this phenomenon? How can it be that one of the 2 clocks had aged less than the other? Has time dilated? Has it passed more slowly?
Okay, if you watch that, you know that this is the way I make my videos. So let me tell you again, from the Bible. The Bible does not mention time very often. The day, the ages, the time, does not mention it. So in the Apocalypse, it says that so an angel was like, there were 7 angels, so one of them, okay, and when the angel like spoke or something, the Apocalypse says, and in the sky was silence for a half an hour. So you see the like the time in the sky, it is similar, you see. So what I wanted to tell you is that that's why the Bible is not saying universe, because the trick word, It's saying skies and earth. And if you search now, if you're reading the Bible and you search through the Bible, you see that it's full or speaking of the sky and universe. Isaiah the prophet says like, listen up, the skies or the heavens and earth. This is the way how the Isaiah book prophet be, begins. Okay, so I believe that it is announcing that we will go in heavens and on planets, and you do not understand how the prophet speaks until you understand some of this stuff. Okay, so that's why even Saint Paul, and it's a weird way of speaking, like he says like in the let the God make you known. Okay, with all the saints, the space time, like space, the four dimension of time or space. I already told you this. Okay, so but it says to be known on the sky, on the heavens, to be known on the okay, through the church, to be known the wisdom of God on many ways. That is the many ways. You see, the wisdom of God is like in many ways. He says like in so it's not one. If you know this is the way I'm telling you about the reductionist. Okay, you are believing that some a single piece of mind that is reasoning. So, but if you understand that there are many, so you cannot combine them. There are many in the head of the wisdom of God is not one. Yet you can reduce it. So that's why this kind of reduction. So this is some Saint Paul says, through the church to make known on the like powers and like who is having power, okay, in heaven or in skies, through the church to be known through church the many wisdoms of God. Okay, so you see, like through humans to angels who is sitting in the heavens. So Nahum prophet says, if I will read them from you from someday, maybe don't know, I'm telling you from my memory. Nahum the prophet says, you have made like commerce beyond the stars of the sky. And Avidya, he says only one chapter, and said, if you are going to put your nest in the stars, I will bring you down from there. You see your nest in the stars. Ezekiel is saying, but you do not understand it. This is the sky. The skies is mentioned, the sky, and it's so they try to confuse this for you to not understand, like universe. Where is this universe? From of what skies is it is speaking about? Okay, so Ezekiel the same says, you were taken down from the rocks of stones or stones of fire. You were walking through the stones of fire. So in the sky, brought down on the earth, and I can tell you like few thousands of mentioning of this universe that you are saying. So that's why they're trying to trick you. Around us there is this sky, heaven, made for us, and with planets, many planets, and in the like Kepler time and Tycho Brahe, they were smart. Okay, you saw the globes, with the angles you can measure, the stars are rotating only like this. If you know, not only the planets made weird stuff. So that's why you have some problems. This with you put like a spiral galaxy. These are tricks. Okay, for so what is time? You see in Apocalypse is an angel like, or somebody is like swearing on God. It says that the time will be not anymore. So they like, because this is what I began to tell you. The time in like like he says the ages in all the Psalms, David or another parts, it does not use this space time. This is, you do not understand the Bible, search for holy stuff. So everything you see, like the space is like they dirty everything, so you cannot find even the, you see mentioning of Saint Paul, it says to know the like dimensions, the, and he mentions four dimensionalities, you see, of space. So 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 but this time, but he's referring like ages. Let the God make you know ages. So through the powers, David says, through his power is controlling the ages. And so you see the time, the time is a dirty word. They are working in a dirty manner, and and they try to make stupid the Bible, basically, to not understand that it is science, and the Bible is science. So you see, he's mentioning that it is half an hour in heaven, and so the time progresses in a similar manner. So what is this dilatation, Einstein? I don't have any like to take on this anymore. Okay, Einstein stuff, man. They are tricks. Okay, we can go to the stars. So this is what I wanted to tell you for today. They are trying to make stupid the Bible, like to do not understand there is science there, and they switch all the words, and I've showed you they know the celestial globe, okay, but they were wondering if there is another one, or this the whole universe, or thing like this. And even on Kant time, and in 1600s, 1700s, and even in old times, this is everything, or is something more beyond. And I'm telling you, light diminishes with distance. This galaxy, you will not see, you see them from close, you see, and when they're going, you will not see them. So in 1 kilometer, imagine that this is in the real manner. So the universe begins through this black, they are clogged like this. This is everything I wanted to tell you initially. You see, we can go on these planets. But some Christians say I'm crazy somehow. That's why I'm citing maybe from Bible, to understand that they are tricked, okay? Not I. We can go on these planets, okay? We can go even here at the stars. So it is something beautiful that I want to tell you, okay? On this generation, Moses told you how the God made this galaxy, and I already told you, okay? So this is what I'm trying to tell you on this channel. So this time, stuff, and space, you do not understand. This is tricks like universe, like these are dirty words. We do not know even the time. The time is more internal, like is more like a soul quality, and it is even eternal time. Saint Paul says even hidden from eternal times. Okay, so some things, the sentiments. If you want, like if you want to analyze again at a concept, like in a Platonic matter, he was trying to see what is the unity and the universality and time. You see, everything is one. This egg is one, and this egg is one, and this egg is one. But this also is one, and even the universe that we do not know. Okay, the multiverse, like the sky, as the Bible says, have multiple ways of I don't know. God made them, or the angels maybe not made them at once. Or you see, this egg is one, this cup is one, the object, this is like a totality. Even Platon wondered about this stuff, okay? And you see, the time itself is not sitting on the concept, like on the idea is concept itself. So he knew somehow this weird connection between unity and existence. And you see, like if you want to say, like from the Descartes time, cogito ergo sum, sum ergo deus est, I do so that I exist, I dubito ergo cogito. You see, the why he inferred God, René Descartes, through like reasoning like a Platonic manner. You see the existence. It is, you cannot correlate it with the self, with the, you say like you are doubting everything, but so you exist, but you understand that the existence is not brought to you with a certainty by yourself. So it is added in a Kantian way of speaking, in a synthetic manner. So Plato wondered this stuff. You see, the unity exists. What's unity and time? You see, all these concepts, space, time, existence, they applied on unity. This one, you apply existence, you take existence, you put time on it. You can separate this in your mind. You see, in this way you can see the intellect, that it is somehow eternal. How so now what it is eternal? Time. You see, if you have some heart-like sentiments, like let's say love and peace and things like this, they must manifestate in time, or for a conscious, or to watch them, so to observe them, so this is like in a temporal manner. You see why the angel says that time will be not anymore, like maybe in this unholy manner. You see, the time must be sanctified. It sounds like time. You see, ages are holy, like in another way. So when you purify the time, like, and you understand that some sentiments like this transcendental manner, like peace and love, they are from like eternity. You can live them in a real internal time, like in a priori manner. You see, this is why they are trying, everybody is speaking that there's no heart in them. If you, I let you see another piece, you see, from the guy, there's no heart in them. You're not gaining anything. You say like mesmerized, you see like mesmerized like 2 seconds, like, but it is not useful. The second day is not useful. Dilation of this, and they are lying with the aeroplanes. You do not know that they falsified for money experiments and this. You believe these guys with aeroplanes? They flew 2 twins, like one is aged. So you understand, so they trying to mesmerize you, but I'm telling you more real stuff. So watch and you compare maybe with your heart what I'm telling with what they're telling. If you lack on the logical truth, brings you always in this domain of internet, like Einstein sees, then is a lack of culture and lack of truth, and the time is absolute and external matter. Okay, so watch, you saying compare what I'm saying. Okay.
In 1971, an experiment was carried out using atomic clocks aboard 2 aeroplanes. After travelling around the Earth in opposite directions, the 2 initially synchronized clocks showed a difference. The contents of the first plane, clock, passengers, and everything else it contained, appeared to have aged 300 nanoseconds less, a small difference nonetheless detectable by these very precise clocks. How do we explain this phenomenon? How can it be that one of the 2 clocks had aged less than the other? Has time dilated? Has it passed more slowly?
Okay, if you watch that, so you see, maybe you can have access with this or this time, and how it will progress. Maybe you see you identify there is some mental state there, like so you go on Mars planet or on the moon, you have access of this the same on this time, or like the eternal time, you see, hidden for all eternal times, you see. So is that you can even do not, you cannot conceptualize the eternity with time, you see, that like the time to be eternal. See, it is like in the Bible, even about God says his ears is not going to go down. Like you see, you approach like 100, your age is going to shorten. You see, it is referring like the years is not going to be shortened, like even above God. You see, so from the New Testament manner, like it says, like in God there's no change or shadow of change, shadow of light of change, like this, okay. And you see God like why you can see like in a static manner something that is not, it is not temporal, like why it is be static, because the static is like opposed to movement. You see, you have the concept of movement, you have the something that is static. So now somehow God transcends even the static mode of thinking, or you see. So in a manner he says is not a shadow of change in God, but nobody tells you that it can be time. Time is strange. God says that it is a life. A life can be manifested how we know it with sentiments, but in time, you see. So in this manner, it could be like you enter in some like the time loses meaning, and you observe like one sentiment, like like from eternity, like you are listening a good piece of music that is not have like this crazy percussion that they destroy the soul of the music from I don't know 70s, I believe, okay. So this crazy percussion, okay. So you enter in the music, like you see, it doesn't matter time. This is like eternal time. It seems to you like it's from eternity, that piece of music, that sentiment. You cannot correlate, although it is manifested in time. So they forget to speak like this. And Einstein, but let me tell you what they are doing. They are destroying your soul and your mind and your like a cultural manner to speak, and they're destroying inclusively the science, you see, because the space, the time is absolute. You can go with the speed of light in your in your universe that does not exist, and you'll be old. You really hope that someday you'll go in a black hole and you'll be very good. You eat this eggs like mine? I don't believe so. Do you really believe that you'll go the speed of light in these galaxies? They are saying the 55 million years distance, and this galaxy is 100,000 years, an incoherent temporal time from here to here. 100,000 years. This cannot, if it there be real, but it is a small star, like not Earth Moon dimension, put in clouds. I'm telling you, it's a cloud, illuminating cloud. It is not a gravitational sea. But if there were alien seas, they could not communicate with this. So incoherent time, because this is 100 years and this is backwards 100 years, like temporal, like this is incoherent temporal time 100 years, and they're tricking you. You really believe that you will go in a black hole and you will make some tea leaves and some bullshit? We can go. I'm telling you the truth. So they are trying to pretend to like be smart as is, okay, and they are interdict science, and I'm telling you the time is absolute. It's absolute. In a forest, you can film. Let's say you go in a forest with 100 friends, okay, and each one is filming an hour. You see, in the same hour they are filming, so you bring back 10 hours of video in the same hour. This way it is, the time it is like multiple events. How much time there is in a mountain, I've told you. But if you know, I've told you, let's say the mountain is from sugar, you see, you know the time of dilution, the sugar in water. So if you break a piece on the mountain, you'll see that per volume you will clock it and will dissolve the same. But if you watch a mountain of sugar, does not have time. The timing is an interaction matter. You break a piece of sugar from this mountain, you see what is the timing interaction. But if you watch it on big, does not have somehow. Only like you see. So that's why I'm tricking you with this, and you cannot wrap your mind around this, and that's why they are tricking you. Okay, so nobody's telling you nothing, and you will go like so there's these twins, okay, when they go speed approach la speed of and you will learn nothing. So will be old, yes, young. You really understood what is going to happen. You'll be young, you'll go here at these galaxies, you'll be young, so and I will age. So you hope you be the spirit life someday, light. So how? So it's going to be like a hidden technology. Some of you, we're going to to make speed of light and be young, or you are going to be old. So or how? So or you so this bullshit stuff, okay, interdict science. So it is done by bad aliens. They are pouring this on mankind. So this is the video for today. The time is absolute in the phenomenons, physical phenomenons. This is not absolute even in a physical manner if you understand that the world is made with word. The world is made with word. So it is so mental state of the world that so you understand. So I'm fighting only. I wanted to tell you that okay, so it's going to be Easter. I made like this video. I wanted to show you. Maybe you were wondering what I'm like red. I painted this eggs today by myself. Okay, some duck eggs, some chicken eggs. So this is like in an Eastern Orthodox. So the Tycho Brahe and Kepler measure natural gravity like this, the sky. The stars are moving like this, and they measure the constellation remain fixed. Like you see Orion constellation, they are mentioning, Isaiah says, the Orion constellation will give not light anymore. And Celeste mentioning it's the full the Bible. If I'm training you to replace sky with universe, and you will understand in the Bible, not to replace it, but to read it in your mind with universe, the skies, where the Bible appears. So they knew like this, and they make that catalogs, and then they were tricking you with this mass bullshit, and they did anything. Everything is done through inventions. Okay, so maybe I've told you a little bit. Let's let the video like this. So okay, so goodbye, God bless, like, share and subscribe. This is the video for today. Okay.